Good morning, futures traders. Today is Thursday, July 2nd, the time 9:33. Going to walk you through some of the features that will be part of Praedox Sentinel A.I version 4.5. We did have a good market open predictor today. We took the retrace off of the demand level. But what I want to show you today are a couple of the new features that are included to our lifetime members. So, first thing you were going to see here is we do have a market structure section now, which will allow you to see swings, break a structure, change a character, automatic trend lines being drawn, any fair value gaps that are there, market structure shifts, liquidity levels, premium discount levels, and order blocks. So you can turn any one of these on or off if you so choose. If you just want to see fair value gaps, you'll see where fair value gaps are. They are labeled here. You can see we have several here. If you want to see the swing highs and lows, you could turn those on as well as break a structure, as you can see here, and change a character. So if you are look at these market structures, you can take the trades accordingly. If you're manual, automatic trend lines will be drawn for you. Market structure shifts, if they do occur, you can see a change of character here did occur with a market structure shift to the downside. Your liquidity levels, the premium discount block, and then order block. So you don't have to have them all on. If you want to keep your chart clean, you can do that. You could turn all this off and keep it clean. Not a big deal. This is purely up to you. So in addition to volume profiles that are here and the key levels, as well as the auto fibs, there's a lot here to help the trader really, make informed decisions on their trading. Now, in addition to that, we will also have the large learning model integration via the API. You will have to get an API key. It's about 18 cents a report. You can do a market analysis using Vision with Claude. So in other words, if you keep your chart here, it will take all of this data on the chart. So basically every data point you have, fib levels, current price, structure, key levels, economic news, market sentiment, VIX level, things like that. And it will take all that into consideration and pass the data as well as the screenshot of the chart and do the analysis on it. So if I click the AI market analysis with Vision, it takes about 45 seconds when you do Vision, because like I said, it takes a screen capture of current chart, and it will also look at the structure itself as well and then validate it with the data that it collects. And when it's done, it will give you a brief where you can read it and also take a look at some trade plans that it proposes. Now, these aren't signals. These are different plans based on the way it analyzes the structure. And if it comes up with a most likely scenario, it will automatically get drawn on the chart so that you could review it. Again, it's not an automated signal. It's purely a trade plan for you to review and say, hey, there's an opportunity, possible opportunity here, do some analysis. So right here, this is basically saying, hey, here's a short trade plan here. Possible entry at the 30-108.75 level. Okay. Target to the downside has a 65% probability of hitting target 1, 42% hitting target 2. Now, if you don't like the way that looks, you can scroll through. There's 3 trade plans it gives you. You can scroll through and you could say, okay, here's a short entry here to the downside here, or here's a long entry if you want to play a fade. Okay, so it'll tell you that
approaching long plan entry 30,139.9.
And then it will also talk to you when it gets close to a trade plan. Okay. And again, this is purely for you to do the analysis on whether you like it or not. So here's the short trade plan here. You would have hit your break even already if you decided to take that short trade plan. And you would have probably won this trade at least on the 20 ticks if you have a 20 tick target. So again, this said 65% probability that it would hit target 1, and it indeed does. If you take a look at the actual briefing snapshot, you go into Market Snapshot, click on AI Market Brief, and it will give you a nice little brief. It'll tell you about what's currently happening, what the structure looks like, what the market quality is looking like, what momentum is like, any news that come out, the market sentiment. It gives you a quick
Approaching
recap
short
of the
plan entry
structure read.
30,127.03.
It'll look for any chart pattern. So if there's head and shoulders or double tops, double bottoms, or anything like that, you will see that here. It just gives you a little analysis of the chart patterns, any areas that have confluence, any zones that are in confluence with one another. And then here's your scenarios, right? It'll give you a little paragraph on the scenario, the plan, and you could draw it on your chart by clicking the button. And it'll give you your key levels and then a watch statement, right? So it's basically saying your volatility is running at 1.5 times its normal range, strongly discouraged, right? Bars are wide and fast. So stops placed too tight near common round numbers will get clipped. And it's not wrong. It's been pretty accurate. If you do want to see the full brief, you could click it here and it will open up a browser window. I'll bring that over to you. It came to my other screen. And it gives you this. So if you want to save it, you can certainly save it. But you can see here, it gives you all your key levels and then the data that was passed to it at the time of the analysis. Okay. Now, one of the other nice features is it's smart. So it will remember the previous brief. So if I click on this again and do another analysis, and again, like I said, it's about 18 cents a call. So that's not bad. For what it's doing, it gives you a lot of information. Okay, in addition to all the other Praedox Sentinel signals. So we'll let this run, and I'll show you what I mean by it being smart. So basically what it'll do is it'll remember the last time you ran a brief up to 3 hours prior, and it will analyze how it did against that previous brief or what's changed since the previous brief. Okay, so still not finished yet, still analyzing. And you notice it's popping up the trade plans as it gets closer to the price. Okay, analysis is ready. Now, analysis is ready. And it's going to say, since my last read, the prior short trigger at 31.27 was valid and price since moved lower. Okay, so it's basically saying that trade that we saw did what it said it was going to do. Okay, called play out. Bias stayed bearish, but momentum is now fading. So chasing fresh shorts at the current price is lower quality than waiting for a pullback. And this is exactly what it did. Okay. It's a trend down day. Your market quality is getting a little better, but momentum is weakening. Okay. So it's going to remember the previous times you ran the brief.
Approaching short plan entry 30,092.68.
Continue building off of that analysis using the current data set and analyzing what it did against the prior data set. So we built this to be extremely intelligent. Okay, and it's AI. It's not going to be right 100% of the time. It's not even going to rewrite 90% of the time, but it's there to give you better direction, right? Give you more informed information to give you a better read on your trade. And now you can see here we have some higher highs, lower highs. The trend is certainly drawing down. We have an invalid reversal being formed here. It's saying if you want to take a trade short, this would be your entry. We scroll through it. You could play the fade off a long wait down here, wait for it to hit here, or you have another short entry here, possibly, right? Or you don't have to do any of them, right? You're the trader. This is giving you the information, right? This is giving you the information, okay? Now, Praedox is coming with an aggressive breakout long, okay? So, and there you go. That was a winning trade there because you would have easily hit your break-even protection, which was 40 ticks, moved to break-even plus 30. So you definitely won that trade there. So Like I said, a lot of information. This will be coming out next week. And you'll continue to have the Fibonacci, automatic Fibonacci levels, the dynamic Fibonacci levels, your volume profiles. You will have your market structure now added to this, as well as your AI components to it. We are using AI. We're not using AI to score the signals. Anybody that tells you they can do that is kind of full of it. Don't believe it. That's not how these models work. We are using the large language model, using the data off of your Sentinel screens to make an informed, analysis of the information. So, with that said, hopefully this has been good information for you to have on Praedox Sentinel AI. We are running a July 4th special of $250 off of the lifetime. And again, you get all these updates as part of lifetime. We don't upcharge for any of this. You pay your one-time fee for lifetime and you get the updates. So version 4.5, you will get the AI component to it as well when you have a moment, and you will, you become part of the family. You'll get this. Anyway, if you want to see
Approaching short
how
plan entry
some of our other traders are doing, they are
30,127.03.
showing their results from this morning. It was me earlier. Okay. And you could see some others from yesterday. Okay. You can join our Discord. It's free to join. If you want to take advantage of the Independence Day special, use promotion code USA250. You will then certainly get $250 off lifetime. For what you get, Praedox Sentinel is a good price. I'm not looking to charge ridiculous amounts of money for it, especially the value you get from it. It's purely is a good trading tool for you to have in your arsenal as your assistant. So hopefully you've enjoyed this content. If you do, please do like and subscribe. It would help us out quite a bit. Love to get some more exposure to the channel. Enjoy your 4th if you do celebrate the 4th. Be safe. We'll see you back on Monday. Have a great weekend.